YouTube. Today we're gonna acknowledge the risks of neutrality once again. And I think for me, chat, especially calling out like an Inside Edition video that I've said like in one of my shorts earlier, especially calling out directly polarization, that puts me at a very good position. But then again, it also holds me at a lot of risk too. Is because once this channel releases out onto my high school, once people find out about my channel, once my girlfriend finds out about this channel, there will absolutely be nuanced reactions. All right. Obviously, I reap what I sow. All right. So if I sow neutrality into many issues that I covered today, if I sow calmness and emotional rigor over reactions, then I'm gonna get nuance back. All right, it's a pretty simple way of looking at things. But then again, I am also subject to the high school hierarchy too. Some people might end up beating me up, especially if they think neutrality is here to enable crime. Ultimately, chat, neutrality here isn't to enable crime. All right, neutrality here is to look at things without emotion, and it's to also look at things with empathy too. It's not here to justify crime. It's here to look at things impartially, both sides, and also show empathy for both sides too. Because every side that I cover, whether it be that random Inside Edition video where people are very polarized, or whether it be the case of abuse, all sides are ultimately human. Every person behind that screen is still ultimately human too. They are deserving of love and dignity, just like me and you. All right, pretty simple basics right there. All right, basic human rights. But ultimately speaking, I'm still subject to getting beat up by high school students. All right, if I get dangerous backlash enough against others, if girls make fun of me enough, I might still be subject to a lot of dangerous terms, especially when it comes to vigilante justice in high school. Fights are also apparent too. So me as kind of like a high school freshman myself, me taking this step up to becoming a YouTuber, absolutely bold. All right. Some people might still call me disrespectful. Some people might still give me labels that he's a disrespectful person, or maybe bad labels such as, oh no, he's an enabler of crime. Oh no, he shouldn't be near kids. Like, oh no, he enables people to do these crimes. He's a supporter, quote unquote. But the problem is, chats. I'm just looking at my timer. All of these claims right here fail to look at nuance. Alright, I'm just turning off my timer, turn all that stuff off. But ultimately, neutrality here isn't to justify crime. It's to look at both sides without emotion. It's to look at both sides with empathy too, for both sides. Alright, look at both sides with empathy and not look at it through a reactionary lens. It's also to ensure that every person, in terms of allegations, is given due process under the court of law. Even though this justice system is a two-tier justice system in America, the simple intrinsic fact remains. All right, if there's evidence to a crime, then you'll be guilty. If there's fabricated evidence to a crime, you'll be guilty. But if that fabricated evidence is found out, then there'll be new trial exoneration. And most importantly, if there's no evidence, then you won't be charged. And you will be charged, but you'll most importantly not be found guilty. All right. No matter what the internet says, that ultimately stays as it is. Due process is what makes the justice system fair for all sides. Ultimately speaking, in hindsight, yes, I am still subject to beating. I'm still subject to getting attacked by other high school students. Since high school is definitely a hotbed for a lot of drama. It's a hotbed for a lot of fights. But ultimately, I don't aim to disrespect the other side. I don't aim to give people terribleness. I know people might still call me disrespectful, and to be fair, I'll give them some credit since I have been a little bit emotionally aggressive in some of my videos. But ultimately speaking, we still try to remain calm and keep it as it is. But ultimately, again, chat, I'm still human too. I'm not invincible. Neutral stances aren't invisible. The algorithm kind of protects me too. Because the algorithm, even though it inhibits subscriber absorption, it also protects me from polarization, protects me from these labels. The thing is, growth never happens. Without this algorithmic bubble protecting me, then I'll still be subject to labels, but then again, I'll also be subject to growth. If someone gives me constructive criticism, we can use it to grow as a person, grow as a YouTuber, since my personality online here is closely connected to my real life personality. All right. But ultimately, yes, that's one risk. I am subject to vigilante justice if backlash gets terrible enough. But ultimately, every person who's accused of a crime, every victim of abuse, every person who's been going on through a lot, every person who's been going through depression, everyone, especially me, are human. All right, we're subject to due process. We're all deserving of love,